Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? Guess what time it is? Scent of the day time. You got it. So still on the road. So today I pulled out another sample, and this one is Tokyo Blue by Chris Collins. So let's talk about this guy. He was released in 2019, so he's been out for a little bit. Image-wise, this one invokes the immediate aura of like serene cleanliness, crisp spring air, right, and kind of a high-end stationery. That's what I get out of it. It feels incredibly calming, intellectual, and pristine, kind of all rolled into one. So he did a really good job blending this. So let's talk performance. I get about 8 hours on my skin, so decent longevity out of it. He opens with a sharp blast of bitter green, herbal, and citrus. That only goes about 10 minutes, and it goes about arm's length. Beyond that 10 minutes, it morphs into kind of a clean, powdery green, floral and cedar scent with just bits of sharpness, bitter sharpness, kind of buried deep underneath the scent. That overall gives it kind of an old school barbershop type vibe to it. And that goes for about the next 6 hours. And it fairly quickly goes from that arm's length down to intimate over those 6 hours. I will say the sharpness is interesting to where if I put my hand against my nose in that phase, I can smell the sharpness. If I hold my hand here, I can't. So I have to be right up on it to smell the sharpness in that initial dry down. So beyond that 6 hours, the intimate, we start getting into a skin scent. It settles down into kind of a clean, fresh musk and wood scent. And like I said, it's at the 6+ hour mark, very much a skin scent at that point. Where I am now, if you want to smell it, I got to do that. So, all right, so let's talk about notes. What's in this guy? Orris Root, Galbanum, violet leaf, musk, mimosa, rose, cedar, bergamot, Ylang-Ylang, orange blossom. And I will say you will get all of those. The florals for me were a little bit harder to pick out. They do kind of blend together to my nose, but you can definitely tell that they're there. So is this one still on the market? Absolutely. Yep, it hasn't been out all that awfully long. Compliments on this guy. I think I've gotten one, but I've not worn it very often. So to be fair to them, I've only worn it about 2 or 3 times maximum. What can I wear him in? He's an interesting scent as far as attire goes. I can wear him in a t-shirt to a tux. It's not really going to matter. He's going to work in pretty much any one of those situations. Now, where it does come into play is where physically and when do you wear him? He works much better in the warmer weather. So if you think spring days, summer days, stuff like that, this is a good scent for that. Works really well in the office, or if you're like boutique shopping, or you're out at a cafe, or things along those lines. And things that I normally discourage. He works really well in the gym. So workout days, this is a really good one. Or if you're like playing tennis, or you're doing something active, this is a good scent for that. So where would I not wear him? Freezing winter nights. He's not going to stand up well in the cold. He's not going to do well in loud nightclubs or parties, right? He's not overpowering. Another interesting thing with this, who's the audience? Anybody. Man, woman, young, old, doesn't matter. This will fit pretty much across any spectrum. So as long as you're wearing it on a warmer day to an appropriate event, the rest doesn't matter. So bottom line on this, if you're looking for kind of a timeless, sophisticated elegance that feels kind of comforting and familiar, right? This is one you should try. So give it a shot. Let me know what you think of it. And tell me, gentlemen, do you already own this? If you do, what do you think of it? What do you get on your skin? Do you get the notes I get, longevity, projection, that type thing? Give me some feedback and let me know. So please remember to like and subscribe for future content. Until next time, take care, guys.